Sorry.
Thank you.
I was short.
Is everybody in? Come on in. Join the party. All right, good morning. On behalf of the command staff and officers of the Harwich Police Department, we welcome you on this joyous occasion. Today we welcome Chief David Guillemette, soon to be chief, and his wife Jean Marie, son Luke, and daughter Veronica, and his mother-in-law Joe O'Hare, and his sister Mary to our family. Chief Guillemette is not a stranger to us. He's helped us on numerous occasions with our sergeant promotional exam process, and we thank him for that. At this time, I'd like to ask Harwich Police Chaplain Jim David to offer an invocation.
Good morning. Let us bow our heads and pray in prayer. Almighty God, we invoke your presence and guidance as we gather for the swearing in of Chief David Guillemette. Be with Chief Guillemette as he begins his new duties, and grant him the strength and compassion he will need in his position. May he have the grace to see things with the wisdom of your Spirit and continue to live out his commitment to working with the community. Grant that he be protected from undue worry, and give him the gift of coming to you in prayer as he engages his responsibilities. We give thanks for his service over these many years and look forward to the continuation of that service here in Harwich. Bless his family and let them know of the community's gratitude that they have shared and continue to share him in his service to others. We ask you to grant your protection to Chief Guillemette and all the men and women who serve under him to keep us all safe. Protect all those in our military and shed your blessings upon the town of Harwich, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and the great nation in which we all live. We make our prayer in your holy name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much, Dick. I'd be remiss if I did not offer our helpful thanks to Chief William Mason. Chief Mason retired on June 30th as he reached the mandatory age of retirement in this state. Without his determination and passion, support, and the support of the citizens of Harwich, we would not have the building that you're now standing. This building is second to none. It took a lot of work on Chief Mason's behalf to get this where it is today, and we would like to thank him. He is enjoying himself at this moment in New Hampshire in the rain. Additionally, I would like to recognize Sergeant David Jasek. If we could just give him a quick recognition. Sergeant Jasek retired a couple of weeks ago after 35 years of dedicated service to our town. David, thank you. We're going to try to keep this somewhat short today because it's hot. I would like to ask Peter Hughes, Chairman of the Board of Selectmen, to offer a few words.
And you want to keep it short?
Thank you all. It's a very proud day for the town of Harwich, and I know for David and his family it's a very proud day as well. I will observe, though, if I just said the word chief, it seems like every hand in the room would go up. And I'm guessing there are no details going on in the Cape today. Here. I think that's a great statement as regards how important the ceremony is, and as we transition to new leadership in the Harwich Police Department. We're thrilled you're here, David. We're excited about you being here. We're looking forward to your leadership. We know that you aren't that familiar with the town yet, so one thing we did was we got you a little thing to hang in your office. Remind you where you need to come every day and how to get here. Okay, so we're proud to call you Chief. Thank you.
To echo Mr. Hughes, we do want to thank, we have the chiefs, deputy chiefs, officers that have come out today. We have representatives from local, state departments here, and again, we thank you. It means a lot to us and the office of the Harwich Police Department. A special thank you to you for coming out today. to honor our new chief. And on behalf of all of our officers, I can tell you that if he needs anything, we are here for him, and I know he'll be here for us. The relationship between the Harwich Police Department and Harwich Fire Department is second to none. And that's from somebody who's been involved in other fire departments and like that, and has seen at times a strained relationship between departments. This is in no small fact because of the leadership of the Harwich Fire Department. Chief Norm Clark, Deputy Chief Farroncoff, has made our relationship very, very strong. We are always there for each other. If there's issues, we discuss them and we come up with a solution. So I would like to have Chief Clark come up and say a few words.
I have a nephew that's a firefighter in the western part of the state. Talk to him all the time about the relationship between police and fire. And that's when I was a shift officer. I said, how do you do it? It's easy. We feed them. That always works. I want to welcome you all to this great public safety facility. A very proud day for the Harwich Police Department. Chief Dave Gumet was one of many strong, qualified candidates in the process to fill the position of retiring Chief Mason. It was the mission of the town to find the right fit, to find that individual that has the leadership skills and abilities to lead this great police department into the future. Chief Gumet is the fit, and he is the leader that these fine officers deserve and have earned. At the ceremony dedicating the construction and alterations of this public safety facility, I stated as a result of combining the police and fire buildings together, joining us with a dispatch center, I had 40 new best friends that carried guns. Today, I speak for all of us welcoming Chief Dave Gumet to Harwich, to the family, and I mean family, of public servants here at the Harwich Police and Fire Departments. And most importantly, I have another best friend, has grown by one, who wears a gun. Chief, I look forward to working with you now and going forward. Congratulations.
Now, what you've all come here to see, if I could have Harwich Town Clerk Anita Doucette come forward. Chief Gumet, and if I could have Chief Gumet's family come up, please.
I, David J. Gumet,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and will uphold and defend
and will uphold and defend
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and that I will fairly and equitably
that I will fairly and equitably
execute and enforce the laws thereof within the extent of my authority and jurisdiction.
within the extent of my authority and jurisdiction. So help me God. I, David J. Gumet,
Do solemnly swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance,
do solemnly swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance,
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform all the duties incumbent on me
discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon me
as the Chief of Police for the town.
as the Chief of Police for the town of Harwich.
I will uphold
I will uphold
and obey
and obey
and be bound by such rules and regulations.
and be bound by such rules and regulations
As now are
as now are
or may be
from time to time
established for the government
established for the government
for the town of Harwich.
for the town of Harwich. So help me God.
I,
I, David J. Gumet,
hereby accept the position
hereby accept the position
as the Chief of Police
as the Chief of Police
in the Police Department for the town of Harwich.
in the Police Department for the town of Harwich.
It's always the tradition in the police fire department business. The family pins the newly promoted person, so here it's yours.
Wow, it's an incredible day. Thank you all so much for coming out and sharing in this special day for the Harwich Police Department. For me, it's the realization of my dream job. And it's a goal achieved that I set out on for so many years ago. And when you start out, even as a young police officer, you realize that this job is much bigger than one single person. And you begin to look for support and guidance, and you need to find that, and most importantly, that support and guidance is found at home. So I would first like to thank my lovely wife of 26 years, Jean Marie, for her love and support of me over this long journey. And it has been long, hasn't it, Jean? Also, my two children have been there with me along the way since they arrived with the ups and downs. And as many of you know, it is not an easy job. The phone calls in the middle of the night, the stress that we bring home, and the concerns that we bring home. So thank you both, Luke and Veronica, for your support as well. And also, I'm very happy this morning to share this happy occasion with my sister Mary, who is in the back there, and my mother-in-law Josephine O'Hare, who has also provided tremendous support to me over the years in my career. I would be terribly remiss, I know we're all sweating, but I would be terribly remiss if I did not thank a few people at least. And the first on the list, besides family, obviously, is Deputy Chief Tom Gagnon. He has done a fantastic job since day one, first of all, of running the department for the past 30 days, right? And then pulling this together, and then dealing with me on the phone and phone calls and arranging all the myriad of details that are involved in this transition process. And Tom has made it unbelievably smooth to this point, and it has just been, he has done an outstanding job, and I can already tell that we are going to make a fantastic team. So thank you, Tom. And all you have to really do is look across this room to realize when I say this job is bigger than all of us. It involves teamwork from all levels of state and local government, public safety, citizens at large. I have also here today several of the graduates of the Sandwich Citizens Police Academy to come and support me, so I thank you very much for coming, folks. And that's just one small example of the relationships that you build and the teamwork that you create to accomplish that public safety mission. So it's a tremendous day for Harwich PD, and I really, I just want to say one thing. I have one question for Harwich PD, and that is, do cops hate change? Do you think? Because basically, if you gather a room of cops and you ask them that, they're going to say, yes, right? Yeah, we don't like change. Why is that? Why don't we like change as cops? Now, I'm a cop too, so right? Why don't we like change? Because it brings with it a level of uncertainty, right? We are paid to be in charge, to bring order, sometimes to chaos, right? And we don't like uncertainty. We don't like not knowing. And that not knowing is what brings us a little bit of trepidation with change. But I found that with change, if it's done right and with common sense, we as cops have a tendency to embrace it also. Like take technology, for instance. When I started on the job, we were typing incidents
on 5x7 Capri cards on a typewriter. Now, many of you young officers may not even know what a typewriter is. Okay? That's how far we've come. You will be left behind and become ineffective if you don't eventually embrace change, right? But what do we do as police when we don't know? We find out, right? So, we make, hey, you know this guy Gilmet? What's he like? I don't know. All right. We're just trying to find out. Just trying to get the word because we know he's coming, right? So we attempt to find out. Frankly, I would be surprised, okay, if that did not happen because I have done the same thing myself. I have been in your shoes. So I just want to let you know that today is not about me. Today is about the Harwich Police Department and the great things that we can accomplish together working as a team, okay? And it is my pledge to you as I get to know each and every one of you over the coming weeks that I will hopefully allay those fears of change and the unknown. And we will work together to continue to build on this excellent reputation that you have established for Harwich PD. And I am so very proud to be joining such a fine team of officers. And I also pledge to you that I'll work with each and every one of you to support you in your careers and help you achieve the success that you so well deserve. Okay. Thank you all.
This is more of a announcement, I guess I could say. During the next month or two, the Harwich Police Department will have a gathering at the Harwich Community Center, probably in September-ish, so that the citizens of Harwich can meet the chief, command staff, the new officers of the department. So we're asking everyone, come on out and say hi to us. The date will be posted. We'll get it on Channel 18, the local media. But we'd love to see everybody so you can meet your officers. The other thing is that we will be offering a patrol officer entrance examination in the very near future, and we are going to encourage, educate, and hope that a lot of local residents will apply for this position. Again, thank you very much for coming today. On behalf of Chief Gilmet and his family, we wish you the best. Have a good day.